All right, it's time. It's Strixhaven time once again. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure. I think I'm sure. All right, let's see what we got. Give me something good. Oh, Light Scribe. Yep. Pretty much just take Light Scribe here. Let's see. My Mystical Archive card is just Snakeskin Veil. Nothing else in this pack is nearly as good as Light Scribe. Yeah, pretty easy Light Scribe. So ideally Lorehold or Silver Quill. Oh, someone has the elephant avatar already. Son. Yes, this is just Magecraft. Everything gets +1/+1 until end of turn. It's quite good. All creatures. Looks like our pal Rug Doctor over here is having a good old think. So, Grape Shot. We're looking. Oh yeah, we're preferring Silver Quill or Lorehold. Um, Grape Shot is would be a kind of good combo with Light Scribe, perhaps, but I think Heated Debate is just too solid. Witherbloom Prentice is another good card. Pillar Drop Rescuer is okay. Pest Summoning's nice. Illustrious Historian's nice. Biomathematician's nice. Fuming Effigy is even okay, I think. What do my guys say it is? Yeah. I give it less than okay. But yeah, I think this is just a heated debate. There's nothing in, like, Pillar Drop Rescuer is, is what I take, but I think heated debate is better enough from Pillar Drop Rescuer that I take it. Um, sure. I'll take a Quintorius. What else is here? There's a Quandrix Pledge Mage, which is completely outside of the colors I'm looking for. Like I'd even pick like I'm still open to going either Lorehold or Silver Quill. Silver Quill? But yeah, I think this is just an easy Quintorius. I don't like that there's not a lot of other Lorehold cards around him. Like I keep checking my list from Scotty Nada, just Lola Man and Mobius, just to make sure like they're not terrible. But like as I continue to pick more picks, like the tier list becomes less and less accurate in terms of what I actually want for a deck. Like a tier list is just there to like be like, yes, pack one, pick one. This is what you should pick. Oh, Brackish Trudge is good. Lemonade is good if I wanted to go Silver Quill. I'm not seeing like red, white Lorehold colors. I'm seeing more black, white here, possibly. So I could either pick Inkling Summoning is probably a nice non-committal. Um, losing out on this Eliminate if I did go into Silver Quill would be a bit sad. But again, Inkling Summoning is just the safe pick. I don't know. Let's pick up the Eliminate. Let's just hedge here. Okay. Well, I can take Eager First Year and then that goes. Like, I'd rather have Illustrious Historian. Maybe we're seeing enough Lorehold. Like, Illustrious Historian and Quintorius go together uh, obviously really well, and it's basically two bodies. I would much rather be Lorehold, so I do want to lock down Lorehold if I can. That wasn't a very good pick 5, I'd say. All right, I'd pick a Pillar Drop Rescuer here over Fuming Effigy. Um, like it'll help me possibly get back Light Scribe because this is a magnet for removal. I'm seeing Emergent Sequence is also being pretty good. But yeah, I am still seeing. Let's see here. Pick 7 here. There's a Scourge Colony for green. Owlin Shield Mage is nice for. I think it's okay for Silver Quill. So it's either the Relic Sloth or the Elemental Summoning. I think Elemental Summoning is better than the Relic Sloth. I don't have any lessons yet. But I mean, I'm probably going to pick up some learn effects, and so it'll be good to have a lesson. Let's see, Infuriate. Like we have some good Scourge Colony and Neilthorn Drake. It's pretty late. It's either Study Break or Infuriate. I think I'd rather pick up Study Break because it does learn, but I'm not so sure. Spirit Summoning is the pick over, say, Sudden Breakthrough. I think first day of class is almost unplayable. Oh wow. I do want to secure my 2-drops here. Illustrious Historian is pretty darn good. And it looks like both Silver Quill and I think because I have Quintorius, I take this Historian. I'm not sure though. The Lorehold Campus is wheeled, which is a pretty nice thing. I don't think I'd ever play Ageless Guardian. Maybe if I end up in Silver Quill, I'd play that Shield Mage. I'll take the Eager first year. Yep. I'll sure Study Break. At least it's a learn card. Another Shield Mage. Okay. So what do we got here? Compulsive Research, no good. Baleful Mastery, only in its removal. It's probably the only mastery card that's playable. Let's see. Plum is okay. Explosive Welcome is not really what this deck is looking to do. There's a Blood Age General. Beaming Defiance, gosh. This pack is pretty bad. I could just take Introduction to Annihilation. How much spirits do I have here? Spirit Cleric, Spirit Summoning. Not a lot. It's either the Intro to Annihilation or the Blood Age General, I think, sadly enough. Like if I knew I want to be Lorehold. I don't really think Baleful Mastery, well, let's see. Baleful Mastery is a good card. Would I splash it though? I don't know which one I picked up. Rise of Exodus, Lorehold Pledge Mage. Gosh. There's 3 cards I want here. Thunderous Orator is better with I have creatures with extra stuff. I do not currently. So I can take the Rise of Exodus, which is just a solid removal card, or I can take the Lorehold Pledge Mage. I think I'd rather pick up the Rise here. I now have a few lessons. Typically, it's weird, right? There's only one lesson guaranteed per pack. Let's see, just what sticks out to me here. It's either the Silver Quill Pledge Mage, the Lorehold Pledge Mage. You could pick up Environmental Sciences. I don't think the Blood Age General is better than either of them. Just want to see. The Lorehold Pledge Mage. I think I'm going to go with the Lorehold Pledge Mage. It'll be super easy to cast for this deck. Guiding Voice, Stonebound Minter. I don't have a lot of... What's Quintorius want? Leave graveyard effects. I guess it's from Pillar Drop Risk, or maybe I should have... Well, and then Illustrious Historian. Feel like, let's see, Pilgrim of the Ages might actually be the better card, because I can return it for us, because I already have Quintorius. I think it's either Pillar Drop Rescue or Reduce to Memory. I loved Reduce to Memory in my first Lorehold deck, just because I kept coming against people who had the that enchantment. But I think picking up a second Pill Drop Rescuer and a third 5-mana spell here is going to be okay. Oh, Closing Statement is real good. Another Rise of Exodus for Learning. These are some nice choices here, huh? There's even a Lorehold Pledge Mage. I don't think it's as good. I do want creatures or things that remove stuff from my graveyard for Quintorius and other Lorehold synergies. I want to go wide a bit. Learning into... I think I'm going to take another Rise of Exodus, although now the Rise of Exoduses are getting pretty gosh darn low. I think this is just a Guiding Voice over the Relic Sloth. Like, again, I think I had this same problem with my first Lorehold deck, in that, well, I think Relic Sloth is playable, it's just I have better 5-drops. A 5-drop in Lorehold is somehow very competitive, so I think I'm just going to pick up Guiding Voice here. I will one of these two. I think... It's either Pilgrim of the Ages or Illustrious Historian. I'm looking at Illustrious Historian here. Oh well, I didn't have enough time. Here I don't want any of this. I guess I'll take Blood Age General now over the Beaming. Archway Commons, I guess, for fixing. Sure. Campus Guide again, if I need fixing. None of these? Wow. Shadewing Laureate's here. So yeah, Silver Quill is also feels kind of open, huh? Like maybe there's only one Silver Quill drafter. Oh, Retriever Phoenix is excellent. I already have some learn with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have a decent amount of learn. What else we got here? Devouring Tendrils is nice, but not in the colors. Combat Professor. And Combat Professor would have been the pick if Retriever Phoenix wasn't here. So let's see. It exactly does Flying Haste, 4 mana. Enters the battlefield. You cast it. If you cast it, you learn. And otherwise, if it's in your graveyard, if you would learn, you may instead return it directly to the battlefield. Very nice, very nice. Devastating Masteries are terrible. I could play it. It's a 6 mana destroy all permanents. Otherwise, I could take Eager First Year or an Elemental Summoning. My 2-drops feel good, right? Yeah, I have a good amount of 2-drops, so I don't think it's Eager First Year. And Pigment Storm, I'm not great on removal, but I think I have sufficient. It's either Elemental Summoning or Devastating Mastery. Oh well. I'd love to have Reduced to Memory in the sideboard. I think this is a perfect opportunity to pick it up, although it is a very disappointing pick 3. But again, it's against Relic Sloth, Academic Dispute, or Study Break. I think Academic Dispute is better than Study Break, but I think I'd rather just lock that up. There's an Orator. There's not much else. I think these packs are just had weak Lorehold cards. Like I don't think anyone is actually. I think like there's maybe one other person in Lorehold at this table. But yeah, I think that overall these were just some weak Lorehold packs. Star Pupils can actually perform in Silver Quill. I'm not sure if I'm going to play this Mastery. So yeah, there's either a Pilgrim of the Ages or Spirit Summoning or Stonebound Mentor. I feel like I'd rather pick up a Stonebound Mentor just to have some scrying effects. I don't, like my draw is pretty much learn, so I can still get into situations where I flood. I don't know, is that wrong to pick it over Pilgrim of the Ages? I don't think it's wrong, necessarily. Okay. So I have the opportunity to do Enthusiastic Study, which is Learn, or Pilgrim of the Ages, or Pildrap Rescuer. All of these are pretty good for what this deck does. It's kind of a question of, am I underestimating how good Pilgrim is, or do I just want this Pildrap? Yeah, this is the only card I would even consider playing in this deck. This Silver Quill Pledge Mage. Overgrown Arch is nice in like Witherbloom, with all their life gain payoffs. Yeah, that's just I mean, I'll select Star Pupil, but it's not like the I wouldn't actually play this card. I think I'll just take Humiliate because it's an uncommon and put it in my vault. There's not, since I'm not splashing for anything, I could play an access tunnel. I don't think Dueling Coach is very good in a Lorehold deck that doesn't have a lot of counters. So it's either first year or another study break. I don't know. I feel like both of these would get cut, no matter what I choose. Oh, look, it's another study break. None of these, but I'll take the uncommon. Pilgrim Wield? And Twin Scroll Shaman. Yeah, Twin Scroll Shaman just has like one less toughness. If it had one more toughness, I think it would actually be good. Gosh, is Thunder's Orator just a 2/2 Vigilant in this deck? Okay. All the pilgrims are wheeling. Interesting. Okay. So let's kick out our lessons. Right, that's every lesson? Yeah, looks like it. Okay, so that just leaves us with 4 cards to cut. How much learn effects do I have? 2 Exodus, Enthusiastic, Study Break, Guiding Voice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And as for lessons, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I might cut. I'm looking at cutting one of these study breaks. I could also cut this. Let's see. I could also cut this devastating mastery. I do have some board wipe recovery with like Pillar Drop Rescuers, drawing into those, getting Retriever Phoenix backs, my illustrious historians. In fact, I'm just going to cut a study break right now and keep the other one. I could see cutting this Thunderous Orator because, like the Blood Age General, we have plenty of spirits. The Orator will only ever combo off of, say, Lorehold Pledge Mage and Retriever Phoenix. Oh no, I have a bunch of Pillar Drop Rescuers. Huh. Still getting flying a lot of the time. I'm thinking of cutting the Silver Quill Pledge Mage just because of how awkward it is to cast most of the time. I think I still cut this Devastating Mastery. With this, excuse me, with this kind of curve, it just seems like I want to be a bit more aggro-y. I might even cut one of these Pillar Drop Rescuers. Or Eager First Year. I'm definitely thinking I'm cutting this Pledge Mage. I could also, I think the cut might actually be this Pilgrim of the Ages. I think it's either Pilgrim of the Ages or Pillar Drop Rescuer. Like, they're both good cards, but I think they get much worse in multiples. I think I cut the Pilgrim. I think this is the deck. I think this deck it has its strong points and it has some weak points. The weak points kind of being what happens on turn 4. And another weak point, I guess, is just like as so many Lorehold decks I build, it's just like um, it gets to a point. It's a bit top heavy without a lot of fixing. I guess that's kind of where Pilgrim of the Ages comes in, but I don't want to. I could take out a pillar. Yeah, I'm still not sure about this Pillar Drop Rescuer because it's like 4 5-mana cards and then 2 6-mana cards. But at the same time, Pilgrim of the Ages is a 3-mana 2/1, and it only gets plains. It doesn't get like the mountains. So it just it helps to pull lands out of your library and ensures your next land drop. But it doesn't really fix, because obviously if you're playing this spell, you already have a plains out. Yeah, I think I only play 2 of these Pillar Drop Rescuers. I think 3 is just too much. And I think that's how this deck goes. Like, there are definitely Lorehold decks where you play Devastating Mastery. I think this one is close with 3 Illustrious Historians, Pillar Drop Rescuers, or Retriever Phoenix. But I don't think it's quite there. Yeah, this deck has nothing too amazing. I think it's like somewhere, it's like average, above average. I don't know, something around there. And what's the name of this deck? Let's see. Light Scribe. Light Scribe Retrieval. Because we're going to retrieve them with Pillar Drop Rescuers and we have Retriever Phoenix? Sure. Alright. Let's see how we do. I'm just not too like, oh yeah, it's totally gonna win. I'm like, I think I'll set my expectations for like 2 or 3 wins. Um, I can still keep this. Yep, definitely keep this. Alright, I gotta turn this down. Okay, Amplimancer. So my opponent is splashing for colors. Yeah, I block here. If they're being aggro, they're representing a trick. Okay, or not. Sure. So the Lorehold Pledge Mage is for strike, so it can pretty well block that Brackish Dredge. Oh, maybe I should have played Pilgrim of the Ages. I didn't realize I didn't have a land. Well, ask and you shall receive. So this is a bit concerning. They have all of their mana up. I'm play this. I'm gonna play. Let's see. I can play Pilgrim, get a Plains. I don't want to play Guiding Voice with all their mana up. I don't want to also attack with a Lorehold Pledge Mage because it's like, yeah. I think I just play Pilgrim. Well, that was certainly a stop. then they definitely have something here, so I'm just going to pass. Okay. That's what it was. But, like, there's so much stuff that they could have that I'm like, I'd really rather not. Oh, expanded anatomy. I mean, that's going to be just in time for so I can Stonebound Mentor here. I can Pillar Drop Rescuer. I can Stonebound Mentor Guiding Voice. Put the +1/+1 counter on Stonebound Mentor, and he could force the counters are probably going to go on the Professor anyway, right? There's only one card I can get back, so there it is. He went to attacks first. How interesting. So there's definitely a trick here, and I just kind of have to fish out the trick. No? Okay. So the Lorehold Pledge may just keep him back the Brackish Trudge pretty well. Now there's obviously a trick here. And I do have Rise of Extus. And then later on I have Stonebound Mentor. Just no block this. Okay, well he has all of the big boys. I now also have an Enthusiastic Study. I have 6 mana. Those big boys just keep getting bigger, huh? What can I learn? I have a Study Break, an Elemental Summoning. Intro to Annihilation, Spirit Summoning. So I can learn and play and summon my spirit here. Let's see. I can either put this +1/+1 on the Pledge Mage or the Pillar Drop Rescuer. How are my blocks planning on going? Okay. I'm kind of waiting for him to use his... here it comes. No? Alright. Show me your trick. Let's see, this is 5. That's fine. Show me the trick. Okay. It's a pretty good trick. So the Blood Researcher is going to go up to a 4/4. I probably just Stonebound Mentor And hold up Enthusiastic Study. Okay, that sucks for me. Okay, so does anything live? No, it doesn't look like anything lives. Can at least block like this. Oh, and then I'm just dead, huh? Alright. Yeah, them having flunk, holding up flunk that whole time, it's not very good for me. And I didn't want to, like, use Rise of Exodus before they even put their counters on something. This is a keep. Yep. Sorry, I'm kind of eating here, so I'm muting the mic at times. Okay. I'm also fine trading off this Pilgrim. Yeah. Sure. Pugilist gets bigger later. I have a guiding voice. So I could guide voice now and attack with both. That doesn't seem very good. I can spend all of my mana and get more down. I can get down like the first year, which has its own Magecraft trigger. This is being a bit more greedy because obviously the Lane and Light Scribe will get destroyed by whatever removal that they happen to have in hand. But whatever. So they didn't attack, and I can play another first year. They didn't play mana. I didn't play mana. So I have two eager first years with triggers. They finally got their forest. I'm going to attack with Guiding Voice. Doctrine of Prophecy is pretty good. Okay, so who do I Guiding Voice? Who am I attacking with? Whoever I Guide Voice will be blocked by the Leech Fanatic. Well, maybe. Let's put it on... I'm going to get Spirit Summoning, right? Spirit summoning, introduction to annihilation, no. Okay, yeah, gonna get spirit summoning. So who do I put this guiding voice on? I want the Thunder's Orator to live. Like, um, neither of the eager first years. It could be the Pilgrim. Let's put it on the Historian. Hmm. Disappointment haunts all my dreams. I can double block, so I'm gonna attack with these two guys. Sure. So now I'm kind of running out of steam a bit here. Search your library for a card, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Well, it's good that I have Rise of Exodus, huh? That was a very cheap tutor, right? Oh, I don't even get to know what it is. Maybe it was a swap. So if I Rise the Pugilist, everything dies. And then I'll get my Elemental Summoning. And I win. Alright, cool. Yeah, my opponent just got stuck on their lands for a bit too long. I think I forgot to refresh my quests. Okay, and what's the store here? What do you have in the store today? Nothing. Alright, yeah. It's very hard for me to resist uh, the sleeves, but if you just give me those borderless card things, I'm like, meh, whatever. Oh, is that Japanese? I have no idea. Oh, this is a keep. Yep. Oh, it's the dirt gambling card. No. This is not the dirt gambling card. This is the. Hmm. Okay. Sure. I would love to block your Amplimancer with this Historian. If I attack, that's fine. I'll just attack. We can trade 2 for 2. Just filter out some planes here. I think I'd actually rather block the Amplemancer just because it can grow potentially in the later game. This person has some kind of life gain synergy stuff going on here. To a basic conjuration. Okay, that's cool. Oh, mage duel, huh? Alright. You win this round. I don't really want to heated debate either of those just yet. I can attack into them with my Historian and have Blood Age General and Eager First Year block. Which I think would be fine. Okay. Sure. Okay. It's instant? It is instant. This is a 0/5 that adds colors. I don't really want to trade 2 for 1 here. My opponent hasn't gotten their second color. So it's the only thing that actually has 4 health, so. Rise of Exodus is a sorcery, so. We'll see how this one goes. Oh, there it is. I was thinking there were Witherbloom, but I wasn't quite sure, you know? I'm at 14 and they can hit me back for 7. Steady breaking here does not seem optimal. This Witherbloom Pledge Mage is pretty gosh darn big. And then I can just take this elemental summoning. And then that just kills whatever runs into it, so. Professor of Zoomancy is not as scary as that Pledge Mage was. Interesting. So I can get an attack in here. I don't have any 2-mana lessons. So I can tap her and this. Attack me back for... This is attacking for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They could attack me back for 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, this is where like their 2/5 is very important. Because it pretty well blanks everything here. They're at 11. If I attack, it is... it's also weird that they left up 4 mana. If I attack, yeah, I can only cast 1 instant or sorcery with my mana currently. So it's becomes a 4/2. Yeah, I really need to be able to double spell, but summoning this 4/4. I can attack with both the Pledge Mage and the Orator. They both get first strike. They'd kill something. Or trade with a trick. They can kill the Pledge Mage in response. No? Okay. Yeah. The Accomplished Alchemist, one of those can bounce with the Accomplished Alchemist, but the other one has to be blocked or they lose something or they trade a combat trick for it. There's a lot of Mystical Archives, 1 mana white instant spells. I don't have any, but... Okay. Okay. So attacking into this is no good. I almost want to hold on to the Spirit Summoning. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have enough to bring Pilgrim of the Ages back to my hand. I also have enough to just play this and then scry. My opponent has no cards in hands. If they attack with their 6/6, I double block with a Historian and my 4/4. I think I just let the 4 damage go through here. Did you top deck something? No? I could scry. I think I'm just going to bring out a 3/2. Okay. I think double spelling here is just too good. I'm going to use my Pilgrim. Bring out a Plains. He knows I have a Plains, so I'll play it. How am I blocking this? I can use Pilgrim and Illustrious Historian on the Graph. The 3/2 blocks their 3/2. 2/2 blocks 2/2. It's just a bunch of trades. So I could either hold up the scry for Lorehold Campus. I think I'm just going to play this out. And then I can't really attack, so pretty much on top deck wars here. So here I'm just going to keep it 6, 7, 8. I'm going to pass with a mountain in hand, sure. And then scry. So going to put a stop on upkeep. Okay. I'm also going to attack with both of these. I don't know. If I'm going to attack... No. I think I just attack with the Retriever Phoenix. Well, let me put a stop on my upkeep here. I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lands. There's... And then attacks. Another cram session. Good golly. Pest summoning. see, I have, but it's only attacking spirits. Okay. Oops, I forgot Quintorius gave +1 plus O to the spirits, as well in addition to all of the other freaking stuff he freaking does. Alright. Yeah, we just kind of entered top deck wars, and then I just kind of started winning. I've picked the Exile to Memory instead of Introduction to Annihilation, because again, we were in top deck wars, and I didn't want him to draw a card. This is a keep. Yeah, I can play 2 of these spells, and then I have... Oh, I've forgotten how many red sources I have in this deck, but it's 7 or 8. My opponent mulligan. Oh, I forgot I had Access Tunnel in here. I do have a Lorehold Pledge Mage, so I don't really have... The only reason I have to block this is to, like, check for tricks, but it's 2 mana? Well, next turn, I don't have much. Oh, monitor. Okay. You have to exile how many cards? It's 4 mana exile card. Okay. All monitors tap and something is a target creature can't block. Okay. We're both like trying to out aggro the other. Let's see. The Eager First Year and the Blood Age General can block their hall monitor, so I might sneeze here. Okay. And now I have blocks with heated debate backing. Okay. I could just kill this. They can hit me for 3, I can hit them for 6. Sure. Thunderous Orator is no good here. I kind of... Let's see, do they have a sorcery? They have their own Heated Debate. I can access tunnel my own guy. Don't have any spirits, so what does this cost? 3? Because they can block with Tome Shredder and bump it up to 3/3. And then it would just eat whatever it blocked. And I want to use Illustrious Historian. Although they could just Hall Monitor it, but I still have 2 blockers. Thrilling Discovery, which is a very strange card. It's just attacking spirits. This is 4 mana. They only have 1 white, so pretty sure this is just holding up on their if they use a trick here on their Retriever Phoenix, that's going to be okay. Retriever Phoenix is not a spirit. Okay. Yeah, because next turn I was going to do the summoning. And everything would get +1/+1 from the Light Scribe. Alright, I'm going to put in a pause here. Alright, let's continue. I think that's a very cute little letter there made out of an owl. All the Harry Potter references. But it's more like Magic College than it is a Magic grade school, boarding school. Yeah, this is a keep. Bit heavy on the 5s, but certainly manageable. My opponent mulligan? Is that what I saw? Probably lead with the Historian, like usual, just because Historian better if it dies almost, or it's not supposed to die. Poor illustrious Historian. The most distinguished Lorehold professors are eligible to receive extended tenure, even beyond the limits of their own mortality. Makes sense, yep. Makes sense. It's a very weird thing they got going on here. I was reading some of the... I read Quinn's side story, I think yesterday, and it was very weird because they're kind of like, yeah, it's called archaeomancy, certainly not necromancy. Nope, no necromancy to be found here, but it is called archaeomancy. Very strange. Oh, is this Lash of Malice? So the question is if they're full three colors, or, oh my, what the fudge? Okay. So I have 3 mana, but I'm not going to play Enthusiastic Study into nothing. It's just going to be the Blood Age General. Next turn is going to be very sad. It's going to be a very sad turn. I can't block that no matter what I do, so I'm literally going to attack into it and just hold up Enthusiastic Study. Yep. And they're not going to block. I'm going to put down Thunderous Order and a land, and that's my turn. Although the auto tapper still doesn't keep track of like what land you have in hand. So, you know, this combat professor can basically attack me for free every turn, which is upsetting. Okay. Just everyone attack again. I know I'm attacking into open mana, but oh well. We'll trade tricks, I guess. They called my bluff. Sure. They could have blue. This would be a good... Yeah, I realized suddenly, like... Um... But then again, I also had Pillar Drop Rescuer backup, so I wasn't... Oh my gosh, 2 combat professors? What the heck is this? Not fair. Okay, let's attack with Pilgrim. Because I can buff it with Blood Age General. I'm going to tap Blood Age General even if they don't block. Okay. Ooh, I should play Quinn, huh? Yeah. Actually, that was a mistake. I needed to play Quinn before, but whatever. They definitely have something. I'm hoping Quinn sticks around, because when I do Pillar Drop Rescuer, I get a 3-2. But we'll see. I keep forgetting about Quinn's monocolored permanent. Aha! Quinn's safe. For now. Until their turn. So, I can play Enthusiastic Study next turn and kill one of their combat professors. They're practically tapped out. They have 1 mana in the Letter of Acceptance. Although I can't attack with both. That is true. I cannot attack with both. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, what is this? This is deal 1 damage to any target. Destroy target artifact. And end turn. So they're going to be able to attack me for 6. Ouch. These combat professors are too good. Oh, well then. Okay. Yeah, there was. I guess I need to. I messed up by not playing again for like the second game in a row. Clearly forgetting that Quinn gives plus is actually just also a spirit general, and then I could have attacked with both of those. And at that point, and maybe I also should have. Maybe it was dangerous enough that I need to attack with. Um, into the when they were all tapped out that I needed to attack into that, and just in order to kill one of their. Oh yeah, and then my guy wouldn't have died, huh? I feel like that's a perfectly reasonable trade. Okay, I got stuck on 2. Probably going to lose this game. I think last game was definitely a game that if I had played better, I could have won. I don't have environmental sciences, so I'm just going to play this light scribe out there. Oh, it did not get rejected. Okay, very strange. What's steady break? Up to? Up to. Goodbye, light scribe. You know light scribe's gonna go when the opponent's just like continuously lighting it up. Like, what does this thing do? Wow. Double major. So they can double block the Blood Age General and then it just dies. I can have a better attack next turn. Potentially. Sure. Um, get a spirit summoning. Suddenly at 4. So Pilgrim gets me a land, which then I can use, but I don't have a 2-drop. I can play Retriever Phoenix and run it into their Frost Trickster. Oh my gosh. Okay, my turn. I really need lands, huh? I wonder if I can just play Pilgrim. And get lands. Here. Rather than reducing any of that to memory. Well, the Witherbloom Pledge Major is going to get them back up to a reasonable amount of life, huh? And we're going to have a bunch of stops here, false positives from their campus as well. So, I don't have a learn card, but I do have this Pilgrim. Another Pilgrim. This is a sorcery. So they have 3 blockers now for 5 attackers. They would kill 3 of them and go down to 1. Yeah, you die. No? You have something else? Oh, that's okay. Okay. Well, my flail failed. Okay, got the light scribe back. This is lethal in the air. Alright. What did I learn from Exodus? I didn't learn everything. What just happened there? I said take action. Oh, does the Phoenix say when you learn you can bring it back instead? That's still good though. That's still good though. Yeah, this is a keep. Environmental Sciences. Main deck. That's something else. Let's put out a mountain, just because I'm going to get a plains. Alright. Spined Karok, Destroyer of Aggro. Alright. My next draw needs to be a spell. It really does. Okay. It's instant, it is. Okay, deck, I have 4 spells. 5, 6. Alright. Gosh dang it, Tech. I need you to stop giving me freaking lands, huh? I guess I didn't even think about that. I should have gotten Spirit Summoning, huh? Hmm. Are they bringing back Barry in the books? Yep. Wow. So this does not leave me enough. So if I do this, I go down to 6. I don't know. I think this is like the only way things can happen. When you flood out this hard, it's pretty bad. Interesting. So I'm going to block this Quandrix Pledge Mage if they attack with it, because this token's very vulnerable to Barry. I could wait, and it'll kind of get better over time. I think I'll go no blocks for now and take the 8. Okay, so this is 4 mana. Yeah. So now this is just forcing them to use Barry in the books. And then Pilgrim of the Ages comes down, reshuffles my library, gets out of planes. Yeah, I'll take the action. Oh, do they have the removal for the 4/4? Darn it. So this is a force block now. I guess if I had taken the devastating mastery, I'd have an out. I don't really have an out here. I have to block 1, 2, 3, 4 things with 3 blockers, so oh well. Yeah, that second loss I had, I think I could have done something about it, but this last loss, I think I just flooded out too hard. 4 wins is still good though. Still good. Oh yeah, let me check this. You may instead return Retriever Phoenix to the battlefield. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Alright, that was good. Let's see. Oh, I guess I just got some packs and monies. Yeah, second Lorehold college game. I haven't done Strixhaven. I haven't been able to do Strixhaven or Prismari. I've done Lorehold, Quandrix, Witherbloom, Lorehold. Yeah. The first and new tags are back, I see. So, I think I'll just open this last pack and then that'll be it. Oh look, it's got its little love handles. Doomblade! Alright. I will leave you with Doomblade.